Do you know who was the ultimate sex symbol that shook Hollywood throughout the 1,990 seconds? That was Monica Bellucci, a true goddess among mortals. Her breathtaking beauty often overshadowed her intellect, leaving Monica frustrated. She constantly had to fight to be recognized for more than just her looks. Did you know she is also considered one of the boldest actresses in Hollywood, having appeared in more nude scenes than any other actress? Stay tuned to uncover the untold stories of her life. Monica Bellucci, born in 1,964 inches Città di Castello, a small town in Umbria, was once called a miracle child by her parents after years of struggling with infertility. From an early age, Monica was different. While other children played outside, she sat quietly in her room, clinging to novels and creating imaginary worlds of her own. That quietness unexpectedly became the foundation for a remarkable transformation later in life. At first, Monica never dreamed of the spotlight. She longed to become a lawyer, a profession where intellect could prove itself, rising above the label of a beautiful face. But fate had other plans. At the age of 13, a local photographer discovered her unusual beauty. One photo, one trial session, and the doors to the modeling world swung open. For many, it would have been a golden opportunity. For this shy girl, however, it was a shock. The dazzling world of flashing cameras and crowded runways felt worlds apart from the quiet she once cherished. Yet, destiny had already begun to rewrite her story. At 19, Monica shocked her family when she announced she was leaving her small hometown for Milan, the fashion capital, a bold and risky decision, but also irresistible. She immediately signed with Elite Model Management, one of the most powerful names in the industry. From that moment, Monica officially entered the relentless whirlwind of fashion. On the surface, she had it all: striking features, a sensual figure, and rapid success gracing magazine covers and walking alongside Dolce & Gabbana. The ultimate dream of many models. But few knew the internal struggle. Monica craved knowledge, craved recognition as an intelligent woman, not just a pretty face. "I'm an actress, but also a model. I'm not ashamed of that, but sometimes people only see the model," she once bitterly admitted. Amid endless photo shoots, Monica quietly kept reading. While others were enchanted by fame, she sought refuge in books, her way of saving herself from the golden cage. The more she read, the clearer it became. Modeling was never meant to be her final destination. To her, the runway was just a stepping stone. What awaited her was another transformation, even more groundbreaking: cinema. A place where she would not only be seen, but also heard. And this very ambition transformed Monica Bellucci from a beautiful girl discovered by chance into an immortal icon of Italian cinema and fashion. In 1991, Monica Bellucci officially stepped into the world of cinema with the Italian film La Riffa. This marked a turning point in her journey from being a celebrated supermodel to pursuing acting, a path full of risks but also rich with opportunity. At that moment, Monica faced a choice: remain in the secure spotlight of modeling or take a gamble on the uncertain world of film, where her beauty could serve both as her strongest weapon and her greatest obstacle. The film industry at the time was skeptical. Many dismissed her as just another pretty face trying out on the big screen, doubting she could go far. Yet, it was this very skepticism that fueled her determination. Monica was set on proving that she was not just a face for the camera, but a serious artist. In 1992, she earned a small role in Francis Ford Coppola's Dracula. Though brief, the international production gave Monica her first taste of Hollywood. At the same time, it revealed to her how much she still lacked in terms of skill and experience, gaps her beauty alone could not fill. After this experience, Monica made a bold decision. She returned to Italy to enroll in formal acting classes. "I craved it. I needed to act," she later admitted, revealing a profound passion for the craft she had never experienced on the runway. This was her true commitment, not a temporary experiment, but a deliberate and serious step into the art of performance. The reward for her persistence came in 1996, when Monica appeared in the French film The Apartment. This role was far from the usual pretty face image. It was a complex character that demanded emotional depth and inner conflict. Her performance left a strong impression and earned her a César Award nomination for Most Promising Actress. The nomination was not only a personal honor, but also a declaration that Monica Bellucci had truly secured her place in cinema, yet prejudices had not vanished. The shadow of her beauty still made many doubt her abilities, but Monica refused to step back. Instead, she deliberately sought out challenging roles that explored the darker sides of human nature. "I like to explore the dark side of humanity," she once said, as if laying down her artistic manifesto. This choice tied her name to bold, even controversial projects, most notably Irreversible, 2002. In this film, she agreed to portray a character in a harrowing 9-minute assault scene, one considered among the most difficult in contemporary cinema. Monica admitted it was a heavy experience, but for her, the body was simply a tool for acting. That courage forced critics and audiences alike to see her differently, not just as a beauty, but as an artist willing to go to the very limits of emotion and raw truth. But Monica's career didn't stop at shocking performances. The film, Malèna, 2000, gave her the chance to portray a deeply complex and emotional character, a beautiful woman forced into isolation and suspicion by a small-town community. This role not only left a powerful impact on audiences, but also opened the door for Hollywood to welcome Monica on a whole new level. Just a few years later, she became a familiar face in blockbusters like The Matrix Reloaded and The Matrix Revolutions, 2003, cementing her status as a global star. In 2004, Monica once again made her mark by portraying Mary Magdalene in The Passion of the Christ. Mel Gibson's deeply religious film allowed Monica to prove her ability to embody characters beyond the boundaries of language and culture. With this role, she not only contributed to a work of profound spiritual significance, but also reinforced her career as strong and deep. A description she once used for herself, Monica also expressed a universal respect for faith, openly stating, "I respect and am interested in all religions." However, while her career shone brightly, Monica's personal life was full of turbulence. In 1999, she married French actor Vincent Cassel, her co-star from The Apartment 1996. Their marriage was unlike any other. Monica once remarked, "Love exists only when there is mutual respect and freedom. No one belongs to us, not even our husbands or children." This philosophy of independence sustained their passionate yet unconventional relationship, but it also presented challenges. What initially drew them together, their strong independence, eventually became a barrier. The couple often lived in different countries due to work, while the strain of demanding careers and Cassel's jealousy slowly eroded their bond. After 14 years together, Monica and Vincent officially separated in 2013. The news shocked the public, as they had long been considered one of Europe's most romantic and enduring artistic couples. For Monica, however, the decision stemmed from loyalty to the very principles of freedom and self-respect that had been the foundation of their marriage from the beginning. If their breakup left many saddened, for Monica, it opened a new chapter. At 50, an age when Hollywood is notoriously unkind to women, she continued to rise to new heights. Monica proved that age could not limit talent. On the contrary, her experiences and maturity only strengthened her presence as a bold artist, preserving her unique place in global cinema. In 2015, at the age of 50, Monica Bellucci made a remarkable mark in her career when she took on the role of Lucia Ciara in Spectre, part of the legendary James Bond franchise. With this performance, she officially became the oldest Bond girl in the history of the series, a record that was more symbolic than numerical. Her first appearance on screen, dressed in an elegant black gown, high heels, and a veil covering her face at her husband's funeral, radiated both allure and authority. That single frame was powerful enough to challenge Hollywood's outdated notions of age and female beauty, especially within the role of a leading lady traditionally reserved for much younger women. Monica wasn't just playing a character, she was making a statement. She was fully aware of the boldness behind this choice, even joking, "I thought they were asking me to replace Judi Dench." Beneath the humor lay a deeper truth. The presence of a mature woman as a Bond girl was not only unexpected, but also opened a new door, proving that the definition of a leading lady in cinema could be rewritten. However, Monica's journey to assert her worth neither began nor ended with Spectre. Throughout her career, she has consistently pursued roles layered with meaning, psychologically complex, sometimes raw, sometimes dark. For her, cinema has never been just a stage to showcase beauty, but a path of exploring humanity and challenging herself. She once candidly said, "When you are beautiful and you do something really strong, people say you're courageous, but they don't say you're good." That statement reflects her lifelong struggle breaking free from the dazzling shadow of her looks to be recognized for her talent. That is why Spectre was not just a film, but a turning point for Monica Bellucci. It reintroduced her to the public with a commanding presence, reaffirming the strength of an actress who never stops evolving. More importantly, it was not an ending but a new chapter in the story that Monica continues to write. In the following years, she continued to take on diverse and complex roles. In 2016, the film On the Milky Road revealed a Monica who was not only beautiful, but also capable of embodying characters with great emotional depth. A year later, she appeared in the revival of the classic TV series Twin Peaks, proving that she could adapt to every genre and medium, from art house cinema to mainstream television. But behind the bright lights of the screen, Monica's personal life also went through major changes. Her divorce from Vincent Cassel in 2013 ended a marriage that had lasted more than a decade and marked the beginning of a challenging new chapter. For the first time in years, Monica found herself facing solitude. Yet, instead of breaking down, she embraced this newfound freedom, treating it as an opportunity to rediscover herself. "For the first time in my life, I am alone without a man by my side," she once shared. That statement wasn't a lament, but rather an affirmation of her inner strength and the independence she had cultivated. That resilience was also reflected in her career choices. Monica refused to let her beauty become a cage. Instead, she sought out demanding scripts and roles, layered with emotional complexity. The film Ville Marie, 2015, stands as proof of that effort, earning her the Best Actress award from the Dublin Film Critics Circle. This was not just a reward for her talent, but also recognition of her perseverance in overcoming prejudice. What makes Monica truly special is not only her performances, but also the way she faces age and fame. In an industry obsessed with youth, she chose to age with confidence and grace. Monica once said, "Now that I'm older, people say I'm good." This remark reflects the shift in how audiences and critics perceive her, not merely as a beauty icon, but as a true artist whose talent is finally acknowledged. In 2021, Monica received the Special David Award for Lifetime Achievement at the David Di Donatello Awards, one of the most prestigious honors in Italian cinema. This recognition not only celebrated her artistic contributions, but also stood as proof of Monica's lasting influence on popular culture. It was an acknowledgement that despite all the ups and downs, she had firmly established herself as a timeless icon. In her 50 seconds, Monica Bellucci even made history by becoming the oldest Bond girl in the James Bond franchise. That image wasn't just a dazzling cinematic moment, it was a powerful message to the world. A woman's allure, talent, and charisma are never confined by age. She redefined the role of a leading lady in Hollywood, proving that maturity and experience can be just as magnetic as youth. Perhaps Monica's greatest legacy lies in her life philosophy. It's not about age, it's about energy. That positive outlook, combined with her unrelenting passion for art, has allowed her to maintain her stature as an enduring screen legend. Monica Bellucci is not only a star, but also living proof of pride, strength, and the eternal beauty of a woman who dares to live authentically.